Let us take the next problem. Find the angle between the radius vector and tangent. Also find the slope of the tangent as indicated for the following curves. So here first we need to find the angle and then we need to find the slope of the tangent. Let us take up the first curve. R is equal to a into 1 plus cos theta at theta is equal to pi by 3. Second curve is this and the third curve is this. Fourth curve here. Let us take the first sub question. R is equal to a into 1 plus cos theta. As usual, the first step is apply log on both sides. Yes, we have applied the log on both sides. Now if you simplify the RHS, it is of the form log of a into b, which says log of ab is equal to log a plus log b. So we will rewrite the RHS as log r is equal to log a plus log of 1 plus cos theta. Yes, we have written. Now it is almost simplified. We can't apply any logarithmic identity further. Now let us go for the next step. So the next step is differentiating with respect to theta on both sides. We get differentiation of log r is 1 by r into dr by dt theta, and differentiation of log a will be 0 because log a is completely a constant. So the differentiation of log a is 0 plus differentiation of log of 1 plus cos theta. So here we need to use the chain rule, which says differentiation of log function is 1 by cos theta, 1 by 1 plus cos theta into differentiation of 1 plus cos theta we do. If you differentiate 1 plus cos theta, you get differentiation of 1 will be 0. We have not written that 0 here, and differentiation of cos theta is minus sin theta. So it is 0 minus sin theta. So we have just written minus sin theta. If you simplify this further, minus into plus minus, sin into 1 is sin. So you get minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta. Let us simplify this further. We can write sin theta as 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 by using the trigonometrical identity, and we use one more trigonometrical identity in the denominator to write it as 2 cos square theta by 2. So that is 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2. Now 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 1 time cos and 1 time cos theta by 2 will get cancelled. What remains is sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2. Now we all know sin by cos is tan. Now let us replace the RHS as tan theta by 2 in this place. So you will get minus tan theta by 2. From the derivation we know 1 by r dr by d theta is cot phi, and the RHS we convert this minus tan theta. We convert this minus tan in terms of cot. Let us see how do we convert this minus tan in terms of cot. So minus tan in terms of cot will be written as cot of 90 degree plus theta by 2. So if you have only tan, then this will be minus sign. If you have minus tan, then this will be plus sign here. Cot of pi by 2 plus theta by 2 we have converted. Now in the next step what happens? This LHS cot and RHS cot gets cancelled. You will get the angle phi as this. So this is your angle between the radius vector and tangent. We cannot stop here because in the question they have mentioned the theta value. They have given the value of theta. Let us substitute the value of theta and simplify further. Yeah, now we will start for slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent is tan psi. Slope of the tangent is tan psi. We know psi is equal to theta plus phi. Psi is equal to theta plus phi. Theta is already given in the question and we found what is phi. Let us use these. Theta is pi by 3 from the question and phi is pi by 2 plus 1 by 2 into theta. But what is theta? Theta is pi by 3 as given in the question. Let us write down in the place of theta pi by 3. Yes, we have written. If we simplify this, 2 3s are 6, which we have written here in the denominator. Then again if you take the LCM for these two or all at once, let us take the LCM. Yeah, if you take the LCM of 3, 2 and 6, you will get 6 as the LCM, and numerator part you will get 2 pi plus 3 pi plus pi, which gives 6 pi by 6. 6 gets cancelled. Therefore psi is equal to pi. Therefore slope of the tangent, that is tan psi, is given by, in the place of psi we will substitute pi. Pi is nothing but 180 degree, and we all know tan 180 degree is 0. So therefore we proved that we got the value of the slope of the tangent as 0. Now let us take another problem. The curve is 2a by r is equal to 1 minus cos theta. Very first step is taking log on both sides. Let us apply log on both sides to this equation. Yes, we have taken log on both sides here, and we know log of a by b is log a minus log b. We will rewrite this LHS as log 2a minus log r. This RHS is already in the simplified form. Let us write down as it is. Yes, we almost simplified this equation. We cannot apply any more logarithmic identities. The next step is differentiation. Differentiating with respect to theta, both sides we get differentiation of log 2a will be 0 because 2a is constant, therefore log 2a will also be constant. Differentiation of any constant is 0. Therefore we have written differentiation of log 2a is 0 minus differentiation of log r is 1 by r dr by d theta, and to differentiate the RHS we need to apply the chain rule. Differentiation of log function is 1 divided by 1 minus cos theta into differentiation of 1 minus cos theta we do. Differentiation of 1 is 0 minus differentiation of cos theta is minus sin theta, minus of minus sin theta we get minus of differentiation of cos theta is minus sin theta. In the next step this minus into minus gets plus, so we have this. Now let us use the trigonometrical identities for both numerator and denominators. And in the LHS 1 by r dr by d theta is cot phi we have written, that is minus cot phi we get. Sin theta can be written as this, and 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2, 2 gets cancelled, and 1 sin theta by 2 and 1 sin theta by 2 from the denominator and numerator gets cancelled. What remains is the cos by sine, and we all know cos theta by 2 divided by sin theta by 2 is cot theta by 2. We have written it as cot theta by 2, and we can write this minus cot phi as cot of minus phi. So therefore we have written cot phi minus cot phi as cot of minus phi. That means we can take this minus sign inside the cot, because with this minus sign we cannot cancel the cot, we cannot cancel. That's why we have taken minus sign inside, so that we can cancel cot and cot at this stage. After cancellation what remains is minus phi is equal to theta by 2. Therefore phi is equal to minus theta by 2. So we got the angle between the radius vector and tangent. Now let us go for the slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent is tan psi, where psi is given by theta plus phi. Theta is already given in the question. Phi we will substitute from the above. Let us substitute. Theta is this 2 pi by 3, and phi is minus theta by 2. Now let us substitute theta value even here also. Yes, this minus into plus minus we have taken, and 1 by 2 separately we have written here. Theta value is 2 pi by 3 we have written here. If you simplify this, in the denominator you get 6, 3 2s are 6, or this 2 1s are 2 gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled here. What remains is 2 pi by 3 minus pi by 3. Now we can take the LCM. After taking the LCM, 2 pi minus pi by 3. If you further simplify this, you get psi is equal to pi by 3 because 2 pi minus pi is just pi divided by 3 we have. Now let us substitute the value of psi in the slope formula. Therefore slope is equal to tan psi, that is equal to tan pi by 3. We have substituted in the place of psi its value pi by 3. Now tan pi by 3 value is, that is tan 60 degree value is root 3. Therefore slope of the tangent is root 3.